Hello everybody, Anita here, and I am really excited today because I just got a new bike and I have not even had the chance to ride it yet because when it arrived yesterday it started pouring rain while we were putting it together. So this is going to be my very first time going out, and I won't be filming while I'm riding the bike because I don't have the setup for it yet, but I just wanted to at least document what's going on when I first get started with it, and I can do a little more once I get going. So wish me luck, you guys. I'm gonna give this a try. Here it is. It's not pink, but I still have some pink on it. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna go and try this out. Let's hope it works out okay. Okay everybody, so I've been out on the bike for my first time. Now my second time. I made the first time kind of short. Everything felt very weird, very different, terrifying, I must say. I was really scared because I've never ridden a bike with gears before, so for me this is the first experience. And I gotta say, it's a little intimidating. For those of you out there who've had experience riding geared bikes, my hat goes off to you because this is definitely way out there for me. So, I mean, I'm sure eventually I'll get used to it, but for right now, I'm like scared to go very far from home. But I mean, it's a nice bike. It's just a lot to get used to, and it feels totally different because the handlebars on this bike are a lot lower and you can't raise them up unless you actually buy this riser to put on there, which, you know, I'm gonna have to wait on for right now. But so I feel, you know, I'm like down like this, which is what, you know, generally people want on a mountain bike. You know, they want to be able to ride low and, you know, have good wind resistance and all of that kind of stuff. For me, you know, I'm using it to ride around town and go do my errands and things, so it, you know, it makes it a little hard because this positioning on this bike is very, very different from what I'm used to. And yeah, it's going to take some adjustment, and my hand is already getting cramped up and everything because everything's thrown off from what I'm accustomed to. So we'll see. I may do a little more filming in a little bit. We'll see what happens. I'm kind of just getting off of it for a minute because where I'm at now, let me turn the camera around so that you can see. There's an incline, there's a bit of a hill that goes up there. And so I'm going to try going, you know, practicing with that, because I know obviously when you're going up a hill, you know, things are going to be a lot different with your shifting and everything. So I'm going to practice with that a little bit and see how that turns out. So anyway, let me give you a closer up view of the bike. Obviously it did not come with my lovely pink laundry basket on the back, but you know, that's an essential part of my daily routine, is to have that basket. It won't allow for my front basket though, which, you know, that kind of sucks because I mean, if you saw my video of me going to the mall and doing my shopping, you know how essential it is for me to have a front basket and a back basket because I need this space to put everything. But this one, you can't attach the basket to it. I'm going to have to look into a different type of basket, because I do think they make other styles that you can get for bikes, you know, like this. So, you know, that's something I'm going to have to look into as well. But I am going to be doing a review on this bike. This isn't the review video because this being my first day out, it's kind of hard to review something that, you know, I've only ridden basically a few blocks. But like I said, you know, until I get a little more comfortable with it, I'm staying pretty close to home in case I have any problems. And I actually had Jim go out on the bike after I rode it out the first time because it just something felt weird, and I thought, maybe it's just me because I'm not used to it, and I don't, I'm not used to what it feels like shifting gears. But when he came back, he said that the chain actually came off while he was riding it. So there was something that wasn't quite right. And I'm glad it came off for him and not me because, oh gosh, I would have freaked out. But anyway, that's it. It's a nice, pretty bike. It's not pink, which that's a downside for me. It doesn't have a front basket, which that's a downside. And it's scary. But anyway, I guess that's all I'll do for now. I'll edit this, obviously, if I decide to do some more for it. But I did want to show you because I am excited to have a new bike. Just a little intimidated. But hopefully I'll get past that once I ride it a little bit more. Okay, everybody, we're doing an update here. I'm going out again. This time I've got the camera mounted. Just going to see how this works. Curious to check out, the bounce factor. Is it any worse? Is it any better? Is it the same? Or just what is the deal? Changing gears. So we'll see what happens. Okay, y'all, I'm taking a little bit of a break. I'm actually almost home, but I kind of wanted to pull over and just update you. I went over to the place that I call the thrift store and picked myself up these little cheap gloves because these grips are so bad and it's just wearing on my hands something awful, and I'm afraid I'm going to end up with blisters. So I figured these were only 20 baht. They're not proper cycling gloves, which I would like to get at some point, but for right now it's something to help protect my hands. I wanted pink ones because I know they used to sell them, but of course now they didn't have any. They had one pair of blue and a pair of purple ones, so I opted for the blue since the bike is blue. So, but at least I was able to pull over. I have my iced coffee with me, so I'm gonna have a little iced coffee, relax. I'm actually over here at that little area that I did a video on. It has all that gym equipment, like exercise equipment. Because nobody's over here, and there's shade, so I came and sat down, and there's a wonderful breeze. It's actually beautiful outside, but really, really hot. That's another thing is, I'm trying this bike out during the hot part of the day to see, how does it compare, because I'm not having to work as hard now that I've got the gears. And now that I'm starting to get a little more comfortable with them and, figuring out, where's a good place to be, if I'm just cruising along or whatever, it's helping, and I think I'll get it. I think I'll get it eventually. It's just going to take a little time, but I think I'm doing all right, knock on wood. So we'll see how it goes, and that's about it. So thank you all for joining me on this little journey today. I'm probably going to be out on this bike a few more times today. I'll try not to add more video to this one because I don't know how long this one's going to be as it is, but I'm just trying things out, seeing what it looks like with the camera attached to it, see if it's any improvement on that, and we'll see what happens. But hopefully I'll be doing a lot more videos on the bike because that's what I'd really love to do. It's what I enjoy. I like being out on the bike, and I'd like to be able to share my experiences with you. Sorry, I'm shaking the bike around as I'm talking. So anyway, please, if you would, give this a thumbs up, leave comments in the comments section, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. Thank you all very much. Have a good one, and we will see y'all later. Bye.